What's up everybody, my name is Brenden and this is BigBearB Creative. Welcome back for the second video of this week, the photo editing portion of this week's video about a certain photo, which if you saw Friday's video, you already know what photo we're going to be editing today, or if you even just looked at the thumbnail. But yeah, so go ahead and check out Friday's video if you're interested in how I took this and how you could capture similar photos. But as you probably saw with some movement in the background here, or if you've watched all of my videos, which I sure hope you have. If you haven't, go ahead and check them all out. I have a bunch of playlists that you could go through. Yeah, the background is a little bit different. That's because instead of me standing, I'm sitting. And that's because I want to introduce you to a couple peoples, I call them peoples, of my family. My lovely lady had to deal with the dogs for the majority of the day, and they could be a little crazy, so I have the dogs in here with me today, and they're going to sit in on this video, so we'll go ahead and introduce you. Eowyn, come here. Come here. Hello. This is Eowyn. She is my doggo. I had her before I even met my lady, and she is a Gerbanian Shepsky, which is basically just a German Shepherd Husky mix. She's about 2.5. When? Want to look right here? Look over here. Over here. Say hello. No? You're not going to speak? Maybe the other one will. Maybe little sister will. Trixie, come here. And then this one over here is Bellatrix, although I call her Trixie, Tricky. I just like giving nicknames. So Eowyn is Win, or Win Chicken Dinner. She doesn't get chicken though. She stays with her normal food. I don't want to mess with their diets or anything. But Trixie is just a German Shepherd. She might be mixed with something else, but we're not quite sure. So if you could tell, I like German Shepherds. I also like Huskies. I grew up with American Bulldogs though, so really I just like medium to large dogs. But yeah, so also you should stay tuned because eventually after all this COVID-19 eventually goes away, I will be trying to do some landscape out in the field videos, and I might be taking one or both of them with me. Definitely I would be taking Eowyn because she likes to explore. Trixie might have to stay home with her mom. Yeah, so back to the main purpose of this video. We're going to jump over to my computer and I'm going to show you how I edited this photograph, and talk a little bit about how you might be able to get it and a bunch of other kind of things like that at the end of this video. So let's jump over there and get started. Alright, so completely different style photograph than we have been editing the past couple. We've done a lot of them that were long exposure or a very fast long exposure, but this one is just a very fast shot. This is a quick, I could actually tell you what it is. It was 1/1000th of a second shutter speed. So very quick, which is how we have captured the little water droplets, I guess, flying through the air. But this one, it's just one of those that you take it and you know you don't have to do a whole lot of editing to it, at least for my style. I don't like to change photos too much. The first photo that we edited in this series of beach photos was probably the most I will edit because it really changed the color and the look of it a lot. And that's not something I really like doing. I like to capture what most people see, so that way when they do see it, they recognize it and it looks more natural to them, which some experts say actually makes work more appealing, because for some reason we like things that look most natural, which is why we like rule of thirds and symmetry and all that kind of stuff like that. So this one was one of those that I took it and I knew there wasn't much I had to do to it. I've cropped it, made it a 4x5, and really all I'm going to do is just add a little bit more shadow because I can't not do that. But besides that, basically I'm just going to be boosting some color and then adding a little bit of structure and sharpness, the normal photo editing things that even you can do on Instagram, like built-in editing things. So that's what we're going to get into. So contrast again, just going to raise it up just a little bit. That's just what I do. Take the shadows down a little bit, blacks down a little bit, and boost the clarity up. That's what we do on all of them. We're going to leave the denoise alone because I don't want to lose any of those water droplets. And we're going to raise saturation a little bit. Again, not too much. Like I said, it's very minimal things that we're doing on this one in particular. We will add a little bit of the accent AI, which just helps kind of give it a little more of a balanced color to it. and also brings up a little bit of the highlights where I want them. Do we want any dehaze on this one? Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit just because I like some of the things it's doing. I'm gonna leave the advanced contrast alone. And for the saturation part of the HSL filter, we're really just gonna be working on aqua, and I'll probably boost a little bit of the green and maybe orange or yellow, just because I want to bring out a little bit more color of those rocks. But aqua we definitely want to bring up a lot because there's not a whole lot of color in the ocean water. Because as we can see, if we have it here, like there's a little bit, if you see up here at the top, there's a little bit of color, but I really want to bring out color everywhere. So I'm just going to boost that up, which you see is going to fill in a little bit more of the color all the way along, which I really like. So then we're just going to add a little bit of pop to the, it's not mold, algae, the algae that's growing on these rocks. And then see what we want to do. I don't want to do orange too much because that's going to bring out this sidewalk that was originally a wave breaker situation. That kind of got a little beat up in the hurricane that happened a couple years ago. So that's all done. Let's add a little bit of that structure, just give our rocks a little bit more detail. Boost the small detail of the detail enhancer just a little bit, which is, both of those are just going to help shape out the water droplets themselves and give more detail to the rocks. And then add just a little bit of sharpening. Like I said, it's things you have to do on basically all your photos. And then we could go see at the beginning that there really is a big difference. That we didn't lose anything, but we definitely separated the water droplets from the background with it, because the highlights with it really brought them up. That shadow and blacks help kind of edge them along with the structure and sharpening the details and all that. And then we just brought in a little bit more color just to help round the whole photo out. But yeah, like I said, this one didn't need a whole lot because it's just one of those that you took it and you just know you don't have to do a whole lot to it, which just makes any photographer's job just a little bit easier. So yeah, I hope you like this photo, and we'll jump back over. Well, I'll show you this in a little bit more close up, and then we'll jump back over to me over there. Well, we're back down here again. I hope you like this whole process that we went through and how I edited this. And if you guys have any ideas of different things I could have done to this, I would love to give it a try on one of the many other photographs that I had taken, just to kind of see different styles or things I could do with future photographs, anything like that. But I really liked how this one turned out, and if you guys do too, this photo is available on my merch page and on my Zazzle store for a photo print. You could buy it as a poster, you could even have it framed, although that is a little extra price, but you could choose the size of it, the kind of paper, and anything like that. So if you guys are looking for some artwork for your home or office or anything like that, or if you missed out on a lovely beach trip because of this whole pandemic and you just want to bring a little bit of that into your own home to just kind of brighten your day, I will leave links to where you could get this down in the description box below. Also, I do have merch, apparel, all of that available for you guys to purchase as well if you're wanting to spice up your closet or anything like that. And if you saw it on Monday's video, or Monday or Tuesday, I released it. But basically, all my apparel is now eco-conscious. So I'm really happy about that. That's something that's close to me and the things that I like to do with my lifestyle and all kinds of stuff like that. And if you're curious about what it is that makes them eco-conscious and all that kind of stuff, it is all, there's a big old box at the bottom of my merch page that kind of describes all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, please check that out. The apparel, there's t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, a hoodie, and tote bags. There's also stickers, but unfortunately those are not eco-conscious because they're just not offered through Teespring, which is where I sell all my apparel. So if you are looking for anything like that, go ahead and check out my Teespring page or my merch page. You can just go to my merch page and I'll take you to both the photo prints and my apparel. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please let me know what it was that you liked, or if there's anything you want me to explain a little bit about either the program that I use or why I made a certain edits and things like that. Let me know down in the comment section below. And also make sure you leave a like on this video. It really goes a long way in helping tell me, one, that you're enjoying this content, and that two, I should make more of this, and that also helps promote it to other people who are looking for the same kind of thing and help grow this channel. So I'd really appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, we'll be doing this for the next consecutive weeks, and she's laying on the bed that I made for her sister. Her bed is in the bedroom because that's where she has to sleep because she's a little crazy still as a puppy. But yeah, if you like these kind of things that we're doing where I show you how I took a certain photo and then a couple days later I show you how I edited this photo, we're going to be doing that for the next couple weeks, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these. You can hit the bell notification too if you just like to have that little pop-up to notify you. But we're all pretty much staying home now, so if we're not on YouTube or any of the social medias, speaking of social media, you should follow me and just like all my stuff there too, and start just communicating back and forth with them. Many different kinds of photography. I also do other kind of creative arts like videography and graphic design too. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go ahead and follow me there too and just talk about all this kind of stuff. But yeah, so subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those, and I just have some fun while we're all in here, and who knows, I might start to do a little random bits of photography around the house since I'm starting to have an itch from just, sitting here and not being able to go out and explore. So this is kind of just me babbling now, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you have a great day. Be safe and go be creative.